That was a hard freeze. That was one hell of a hard freeze. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. This is very, very shaky at the moment capturing this. So, in fact, I think I have to restart. Yeah. So, hopefully this will work now. Sorry, everybody. This is, that was a pretty hardcore freeze. All right, there we go. Now we should have sound. Okay, now, is the volume too loud? It probably is way too loud, right? Is it way too loud or not? It's a bit? Okay. How about now? Better? Better? Okay, that's better. Is it better for everybody else? How's the volume, folks? Because I can lower it further if I need to, so please let me know. Maybe just a bit high. Thank you. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, let's drop this a little bit more. Okay. What is best in life? To crush your enemies, to drive them before you, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All the above. What's up, Jeff Awesome Laser? Okay, how's this now? Volume check, volume check. Is this better? Volume check, good? Okay, lovely. Alrighty, let's get to it then. Okay, character generator. Character generation screen. Modifier statistics by clicking on the plus and minus buttons for each statistic. Alright, well, you know the drill on this. Higher charisma. 18 charisma. This game is not about fighting. Let's see. We do want some intelligence. Let's get ourselves a little bit dexterity. Actually, okay. Hey, what's up, Nonstop? Okay. So, Charisma 18. I don't need my dex to be that good. Let's go with that and then increase. We're smart and dexterous. Maybe we're a little wise? Maybe? Nah, strength is fine. Nah. I'm all about that charisma, man. This game is about, to me, this game was always about talky be talk. Talky McTalk. If you get in combat, you're the game is not at its best in combat. Let's just put it that way. Nah, I'm good with this. Although I am wondering a little bit about this con. It's a little high. So, let's see. Oh, it does give me a bonus. I forgot about that. Okay, no, wait. I forgot about that. I forgot that. I take this back. Because I forgot that wisdom does cause you to remember memories more. And that is important. I forgot about that. So, I'm going to cut down intelligence. I take that back. I forgot about that effect of wisdom. Sort of, Kerflop. For those of you who... Actually, how many people in chat have never seen this game? How many of you have never seen this game at all? Never seen it. Wow. Okay, cool. Oh, neat, Kerflop and Coven. This game's... Yeah, it's pretty extraordinary. Okay, yeah, I completely forgot that wisdom is badass in this game, so I'm glad that I forget who it was. Was it Skiller? Yeah, you're right, Skiller. I forgot about that. Charisma and wisdom. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, good. Here we go.
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
Ah, one of the classics. So, now, actually, I always heard... So I have a question. This is something that I would not have known since I didn't know any of you 20 years ago. Did you pronounce it Mort? See, because technically Mort is dead, right? So do you pronounce it Mort or Morty? Because, like, Morty is, like, the nickname of, like, you know, Morty. But, like, I always pronounced it Mort. Myself. Yeah, that's what I did, Skillen. Good. That's good, because I had someone argue with me, and I'm like, what? Okay. Mort is one of these great NPCs. And this is what I mean. So, just think about this, okay? In the first... See, you pronounce it Morta. See, that was what I had the thing. I pronounced it Mort. Okay, anyway, as long as Mort isn't, quote, wrong. So, literally the first 30 seconds of this game, you wake up on a table in a morgue, and your first NPC, or the first party member that joins you, is a floating skull. And so you just throw yourself into the game or you don't. You know what I mean? Who are you? Who am I? How about you start? Who are you? I asked you first, Skull. Yeah, and I asked you second. What's your name? I don't know. I can't remember. You can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. Name's Mort. I'm trapped in here, too. Trapped? Yeah, since you haven't had time to get your legs yet, here's the chant. I've tried all the doors, and this room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. We're locked in... where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. The mortuary? What, am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some Burke painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back... Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. Tattoos on my back, what do they say? Looks like you come with directions. See, it starts with... I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Stigwash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that'll shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in on the rest of the chant if he's not in the dead book already. Farad? Does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farad. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, was there one with me while I was lying here? No. You were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough of a journal penned on your body. What about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know. But then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burks got to know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, that is. Sorry, my headphones are giving me problems. Check 21356. Test, test, test. Okay. I've been having issues lately with the right side, and it's not the headphones, actually. I think it might be my microphone, but anyway. Never mind all of that. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers used test 1 too. Hold on a sec. I want to try to fix this. It's going to drive me up a wall. Yeah, but the problem is that, especially if you're listening to it through speakers or sometimes something like that, you might not pick up that the microphone is going mono instead of stereo. So anyway, let's see, where was I? Mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. Corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key. Why, you think it's going to hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side to this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers raise them up to work again. Well, alright, I'll take one of them down and get the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on one of the shelves around here. Alright, so we search the shelves in the room for a weapon to attack the zombies with. When you find one, go to the inventory screen and arm yourself. If you wish to examine any item, right-click on them in the inventory screen. Alright, I'll look for one. One last thing. Those corpses are as slow as molasses, but getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a battering ram. If they start getting an edge on you, remember you can run, and they can't. Use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Okay, hold the shift key, blah, 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 blah. Alright, thanks for the advice. Okay. And there's Mort. Okay. Now, let's see. I forget if there was a way to be able to... The slab is covered with dried blood and other remains. I forget if there was a way to be able to zoom around... There it is. Okay. That's good. I wondered if there was a way to zoom around the map. There is the map. I remember that, of course. Alright, then we can do these things. Dialogue. Okay. There's the journal. Alright. What's up, Burner? These barrels contain a murky liquid. It smells like a cross between vinegar and formaldehyde. This corpse looks like someone turned it inside out. A machine at the head of the table has peeled the skin off the forehead to give direct access to the skull. Okay, we got bandages. Oh, I remember the bandages. That's a door.
I'm gone. Done.
Oh my god, the voice. Done.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. I remember that.
Done.
Okay. Scalpel. Yeah. I remember being equipped with the scalpel. Oh, man. Oh. Zombie. Alright, you found the scalpel. Now go get those corpses. And don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Mort. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by. I meant help in attacking the corpse. Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I just get in the way. Okay.
Done.
More d'Artur? Well, yeah, but that's more, not... You mean M-O-R-T-E is what you mean, Coven, right? Not L'Amour. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, but I just never pronounce... This is... Il est mort. Yeah, in French it is more. But I don't know. I just always pronounced it mort. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Alright, so, let me take a look. Scalpel. This simple surgical cutting tool looks like it's seen a lot of use. Okay. Bandages are stackable items, right? Okay, let's put that in there. And let's save it. Oh my goodness, audio options. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We're going ham. Okay. And then video options. Okay. I love the extensive options. I still think it sounds better as like than lich. It just lich. Okay, mouse scrolling speed. Dither always. I want to always run. Right, okay. And then, what was the other thing that I like to do? Oh, captions. I don't know if it's going to show me. No, it doesn't have captions, I guess. The likes. Yes! Okay. Alright, let's go take this guy out.
All right.
The shambling corpse looks like it has been dead for several years. The skin along its forehead is peeled back, revealing its chalk-white skull. Someone has chiseled the number 569 into the exposed bone. I'm looking for... You're not supposed to... See? See? You're not supposed to lich how it sounds? No. As Trishy Metz has clearly demonstrated, you're not supposed to like how it sounds. That. See? This is how we know we have the right people on this channel. That's just like your opinion, man. I'm looking for a key. Do you happen to have one? Chief, they can't hear you, all right? They're dead. But you're dead, and you're talking to me. Yeah, but I'm special. Death couldn't kill my zest for life. These corpses here, they probably didn't have much personality to begin with. I see. Look, Chief, watching you trying to swap the chant these corpses isn't doing much for my morale. Let's leave the corpse talk for the barmies, all right? Oh, all right. Corpse doesn't appear to be carrying a key, and it doesn't look like it would be able to use one if it did. Its fingers are broken if someone smashed them with a hammer. You do happen to notice that its left shoulder is heavily bandaged. The bandages might be usable if the corpse was disposed of first. No, I'm not going to do that. Great talking to you. Okay. Like the other corpses in this room, this one is covered in blood and completely gutted. Leech. It's like, well, listen, you know what really kind of got me about this one is when for years and years, I pronounced, the other one I pronounced was Wyvern, and I pronounced it Wyvern. And then at some point someone was like, no, it's Wyvern. And I found out about 6 months ago that according to most D&D experts do pronounce it Wyvern. So now I'm like, is it Lich? Or is it like? Yeah, that's right. Right, Coven. But you also did but you had heard it also from other D&D people. I confirmed later on that, other people said it was Wyvern. So now I don't know what to believe is what I'm saying. That's really the point I'm making here. Okay.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone. Done.
Done. Ah, it has a key. I need that key, corpse.
All right.
Scupple. Yeah.
All right.
I got the key. I got the key. Yes, Echo, and I mentioned it twice. Did you not hear me? I mentioned twice that it's going to be on Wednesday. I said that. I said tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern is Community D&D. I'm excited. What's up, Bruno? Say Lich and you do say Wyvern. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I said it. We got you. Does this have quick save? It does not have quick save. Yeah, no, yeah, no, I definitely, I'm excited for it. Okay, so Wyvern. All right, well. Psst, some advice, Chief. I keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead body than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. I don't think you mentioned it before. Who are these caretakers? They call themselves the Dustmen. You can't miss it. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an adult bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everyone should die. Sooner better than later. I'm confused. Why do these Dustmen care if I escape? Weren't you listening? I said the Dusties believe everybody's got to die sooner better than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? The corpses I've seen here, where do they all come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Enlighten me. Who are these caretakers? Oh, wait. The Dustmen, right. You already said that. Sorry, my bad. Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead shits are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, things like that. Last chance? What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. You see where I'm going? No, I don't, actually. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limping ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Wait, didn't you say before that I'm not dead? Well, all right, you might not be dead, but I am. And from where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with him first, and that's not likely. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Look, Chief, it's obvious you're still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got 2 bits of advice for you. 1, if you got questions, ask me, all right? All right, if I have any questions, I'll ask you. 2nd, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, jot it down so you don't forget. If I had that journal I was supposed to have with me, I'd do that. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. There's plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. All right, it couldn't hurt. I'll make a new one then. Use it to keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on important things like who you are, or more importantly, who I am, use it to refresh your memory.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. Okay. All right. Let's see. Day 1. My original journal's gone missing, so I've started a new one. I woke up in a place called the mortuary. I don't know who I am, what I'm doing here, or even how I got here. The only person I encountered was a chattering skull called Mort. While he was checking my wounds, he discovered a set of directions tattooed on my back. I leave this message for myself. Looks like I'll need to find this Farad and my journal. Long eye like viper. So it is... Okay, see. Right. See. This is what I'm talking about, Trish. That's what I thought I heard. So good. So it is wyvern. You see a wyvern. And a lich. I bet that there's HD mods and stuff would make this look a lot better. I bet. Okay, zombie worker.
Done. I'm gone.
I'm gone. Bloodstains, rust, and other remains cover the surface of this metal slab. It is much larger than most of the other slabs and is sitting on a platform that allows it to be rotated. No, this is not the enhanced edition. This is the OG. This is just the OG one. I have this from... I must have gotten this in some D&D bundle a long time ago, because when I first played the game, I played it with the original actual CD. But this is the GOG version, but it's the original... Like, it's the... what do you call it? I'm going to take a look right now, actually. It is... No, I'm not going to update this now, Go Galaxy. Yeah, Planescape Torment. You can actually see it right there. This is just the original version right here. Yeah, but I only have in my library, the only one I saw was the original version. Okay. Okay. All good games. Especially those first three. Icewind Dale, I love the music in Icewind Dale. I love the setting in Icewind Dale. And I actually even like the story. But it's so combat heavy. And honestly, I played through it with the Infinity and Beyond crew, and we stopped at the last boss fight. Because the last boss fight was so annoying. Okay. Right. I wonder if there's a way to highlight things in the room that you haven't yet seen.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Done.
I tried all that. Yep. None of those work. Control. Right, exactly. That's... I think because this was really, really OG. So... Ooh. Man. Yeah. Receiving room logbook. This huge logbook lists mortuary procedures in a tight-crabbed script. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. And I would still argue, I think the most beautiful... So you know that Infinity and Beyond you get... In fact, I'll show it to you and then I'll go back to the thing. Okay, so see this? These are well known as being part of the Infinity Engine thing. As you open up parts of the map, when you then zoom out to the map, you can see just gorgeous, like, pictures sometimes, like displays of how the actual thing looks just kind of laid out. And one of the best examples, I think probably the best example ever, is when you first enter Kuldahar in Icewind Dale, and you open up that village and you're looking at the big tree, the world tree, or whatever it is. Absolutely spectacular. Like, so, yeah. Right, and it shows you stairs up, down, southwest preparation room. Okay, what was I doing? I was looking at this journal. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with the scribe on duty before being embalmed or cremated. The records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms, contact the scribe on duty, and notify him that a contracted shell is to be raised. Be certain that a shell is thoroughly stripped of its possessions before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who have brought their shells to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. As you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice the last page has been cut out. There is a keybind session.
Don't want to part with that.
That's right. There is a keybind session, yes. Section. Alright, quick save. Oh, quick save is Q. Okay. That's interesting. How about we make quick save? Oh, really? You can't choose the function keys. Well. Alright, we have character stats. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything to select. Although maybe... Hold on a second, maybe I'm wrong. Oh, look at all that. Look at all those spells. Yeah. I never did either first. So, yeah. Quick save is Q, I know, right? I was trying to use WASD to move around, and it wasn't getting the job done. This is interesting. You can do L, and it will give you the location of where your mouse is. Copper commons. Fist irons. Oh, yeah. 2 to 4 crushing. Okay. The type of damage each weapon does vary. Some creatures are more vulnerable to types of damage than others. Okay. So crushing damage. 2 to 4 crushing, or... Where the hell is the... Oh, there we go. 1 to 3 piercing. This is better. And that sound is just classic Infinity Engine right there. Classic Infinity Engine. That's the same in everything. Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
Done. The hell is that? Oh, that's the book. Whoa. Doll. This scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Charcoal gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his quill pen. Yep, exactly, Rudipu. It's so iconic, those sounds. Greetings. The scribe stops scratching in the book before him, then looks up. His eyes are like 2 nails driven into his skull. So, he sounds tired, as if he's repeated the same thing many times before. You have awoken from your sleep and returned to your dream. He continues more respectfully. Well met. Again, restless one. Restless one, do you know me? Know you? I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. For you have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question. And the wrong question as always. I am Doll. Perhaps you can answer some questions for me,
Updated
Doll.
my journal.
Very well. What did you wish to know? What is this place? You are in the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Tell me about the mortuary. Yeah, I know. I'm not practicing good. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walk the path to true death. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. Yeah. Shadow of life? Yes, a shadow. You see, restless one, this life, it is not real. Wait, also, I realize that I'm... Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Your life, my life, they are shadows, flickerings of what life once was. What's up, Fury Fire? This life is where we end up after we die. And here we remain, trapped, caged, until we can achieve the true death. True death? True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. A state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in this shadow of what life once was? I think not. Tell me more about the mortuary. Alright, blah, 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 blah. What about dustmen? Dustmen? We dustmen are a faction, a gathering of those of us that recognize the illusion of this life. We await the next life and help others on their journey. Perhaps you can explain why the dustmen want me dead. It is said there are souls who can never attain the true death. Death has forsaken them, and their names shall never be penned in the dead book. To awake from death as you have done suggests you are one of these souls. Your existence is unacceptable to our faction. Unacceptable? It doesn't sound like it leaves me in a good position. You must understand, your existence is a blasphemy to them. Many of our faction would order you cremated if they were aware of your affliction. You're a dustman, but you don't seem to be in favor of killing me. Why not? Because forcing our beliefs upon you is not just. You must give up this shadow of life on your own, not because we forced you to. As long as I remain at my post, I will protect your right to search for your own truth. Dance like nobody's watching. Live each day as though it... Exactly, Trish. What is your post? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. As long as the stream of corpses flows through the mortuary, I shall remain at my post. Tell me more, tell me more. Okay. Sigil? Sigil is our fair city, restless one. Wounds? Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man along the path of the true death. Yet it seems as if many of them have healed already. But those are only the surface wounds. Only surface wounds? What do you mean? I speak of the wounds of the mind. You have forgotten much, have you not? Mayhap your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your surface. I'm sounding more like that guy from Big Trouble in Little China. Green eyes, Mr. Burton, green eyes. Sorry. But that is something that only you would know for certain. Yeah, I know, right, Defo? Let's see. How did I get here? Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. I arrived here on a cart?
My journal.
Yes. Your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Catching his breath minutes later. This just goes on for minutes. Etc. Your seneschal Farid was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. It just struck me this would also be a good game to play with your vocalists. I hadn't thought about that, but that would be another good thing for this. Who is this Farid? He is a collector of the dead. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. Where can I find this Farid? If events persist as they have, restless one, you have a much greater chance of Farid finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. Do not seek out Farid, restless one. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again with you none the wiser and Farid a few coppers richer. Accept death, restless one. Do not perpetuate your circle of misery. I have to find him. Do you know where he is? I do not know under which gutter stone Farad lairs at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Doesn't sound like you like Farad much. There are some I respect, Restless One. Farad is not one of them. He wears his ill repute like a badge of honor and takes liberties with the possessions of the dead. He is a knight of the post, cross-trading filth of the lowest sort. I have not, Burner. A knight of the post. A thief. All Farad brings to our walls comes stripped of a little less of their dignity than they possessed in life. Farad takes whatever he may pry from their stiffening fingers. Did this Farad take anything from me? Most likely. Are you missing anything, especially anything of value? Not that Farad would take exception to anything that wasn't physically grafted to your body, and sometimes even that's not enough to give his greedy mind pause. I'm missing a journal. A journal? If it was of any value, then it is likely it lies in Farad's hands. Okay, other questions. Let's see. What is this place? Tell me about the mortuary. Okay, I had some other questions. Oh wait, I wanted to know about Restless One. Oh wait, I had some other questions. Okay, how did I get here? Oh, nope. I was wrong. Mistakes were made. That's some of the questions. Can you tell me how to get out of here? The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than dustmen pass. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. This is why we go with the 18 charisma. What's up? I see. I had some other questions. All right. Do you know who I am?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, Restless One. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, Restless One. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. There are others who have journeyed with me, and they're here?
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I had thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Am I mistaken? Where is her body? The Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the beers there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. I don't know. I don't recall ever traveling with a woman. Let's see. You said others were interred. Okay. What do you do here? I am a scribe, a catalog. Okay, I already know about that. All right, I have one more question for you, which is, you sound ill. Are you well? I am close now to the true death, Restless One. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. The plains hold no more wonders for one such as I. The eternal boundary? The boundary between the shadow of the blah blah blah. Okay, I already know about that. Let me go back to you sound ill. Are you certain there might be some way I could help you? I do not wish to live forever, nor live again, Restless One. I could not bear it. Farewell, doll. Know this. I do not envy you, restless one. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point, your path will return you here. It is the way of all things, flesh and bone. And perhaps we will meet again, doll. Okay. Quick save. Okay. This corpse has been completely wrapped in bandages like a mummy. This is completely covered by a rough, dark cloth. Nothing there. Alright, so I need to go find what's-her-face. Corpse has been completely wrapped in bandages like a mummy. How are we doing on this? Okay, so there's stairs. Receiving room, there are stairs downwards. Okay. Why is Mort still there? Oh. Apparently, I accidentally... I was wondering where Mort was. No, I didn't skip any dialogue. I hit every conceivable dialogue tag.
Done. I'm gone. All right.
I'm trying to get to his dead wife. Okay, see, it's obnoxious that you have to hit M to open the map, but you can't hit M to close it. Again. Perhaps I read somewhat faster than you were anticipating, Deaf Mole. What? I mean, the door's locked and I'll need a key. Stay a while and listen. Where the hell are these stairs? Are those the stairs? Do I need another key? Oh wait, actually my journal was updated. Apparently Farad delivered my body here in a cart along with a heap of other corpses. Was I actually dead when he did this? Dahl told me that Farad can be found beyond the mortuary in some place called the Hive. He didn't seem to want me to go hunting for Farad, but then again, he's not the, Emberwind was good. I watched the last hour or so of it. He's not the one who's lost his memories and woken up from the dead, so he can keep his opinions to himself. Dahl suggested I ask some of the people in the Hive where I can find Farad. Let's see. I asked Dahl if he knew me. He responded he knew little about me and even less about the companions that traveled with me in the past. Apparently their bodies lie in the mortuary. Perhaps seeing them will cause my memories to resurface. And Dahl told me one of the women who journeyed with me is interred in the memorial hall on the first floor of the mortuary. Okay. Dahl suggested the wounds I've suffered are minor in comparison to the wounds in my mind. He even went so far as to suggest the wounds I've suffered may be responsible for my loss of memory, and the mental damage may be much greater than amnesia. The thought makes me uneasy. I wouldn't mind hearing some good news every once in a while. And let's see. I met a sickly scribe. Okay, I did all that. So, that's exactly right. What Echo said is exactly right. Okay.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I'm double gone. Triple gone. 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 Shoot.
All right. I'm gone. I'm gone.
So do I not have... Stairs up, down. Do I need to get the key then? Alright.
All right.
You.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
I'm gone, Buri gone.
All right.
Gone, Buri gone. What's the reference, chat?
I'm gone.
Who is gone, Buri gone? Who
gone.
is gone, Buri gone?
All right. I'm gone.
Answer me! Answer me! No, just kidding. There you go.
All right.
I had a feeling Trisha Metz would know that.
Done.
The leader of the wild men in Tolkien, that's right.
I'm gone.
Who makes an arrangement with Theoden. Make the Nameless One stealth? Oh yeah, the right. shoot. How do I make it stealth? I don't remember, actually. Stealth is 9, okay. Wait, what?
I'm gone.
Why can I not do stealth? Maybe I haven't done it yet. Oh, I hadn't yet. S. No. Stealth. We will assign that to... I'll assign it to... V. Okay, stealth is V. For very, very quiet. Why can I not? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, is that why? Okay. I completely forgot that. Whoops, nope. Keyboard mappings. Okay. Alright, what I need to do is I need to get the key to get downstairs, and I don't remember. Again, I'm not going to remember a lot about this game because it's been, like I say, 20 years. I remember the characters much more than I remember. Yeah, I barely remember that, but yeah. Okay, so I have to go find.
Done.
Key. I didn't want to go through this just because...
Done. I'm gone.
Okay. Where is the key? Where is the key? Thanks. Thanks for the bandages, bro. Appreciate it. Nice braid. Very well done. I need a key.
Done.
I need a key. Do you have a key for me? Seen anything interesting going on? Okay. You know what I need? You know what I need from you is a key.
I'm gone.
Yo, doll, where's the key?
All right.
I had some more questions for you. Never mind. Farewell. Goodbye. I need a key.
I'm gone.
What other door? This one? Oh! Thank you. I didn't even see that it was there.
I'm gone.
There we go. I did not see that one.
All right. I'm gone.
This huge corpse is standing silently in a corner of the room facing the wall. He looks to have been a heavy-set man in his early years, and judging by the condition of the body, he died only recently. The freshly stitched number on his forehead reads 1664. This corpse looks like it is serving as a librarian, for it's carrying a huge stack of books in its arms. The books appear to be old mortuary ledgers, none of them of any particular interest. As you search through the text over, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You're suddenly struck with a feeling that someone tucked it in there to hide it. Page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers. It looks like it belongs in a logbook. The tear is clean, as if with a knife, so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. That was from the book I just had. You take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. Okay. Okay, here we go. 16537, 5th Nat Light, drunk, chest wound, cause of death, mauling Abishai, collector, pox, 3 commons paid, no possessions. 16538, Fifth Knight, desiccated corpse, cause of death, indeterminable. Age of Shell prevents identification. Collector Farad, 3 commons paid, no possessions. Stripped, knife marks evident from dissection. 16539, Fifth Knight, scarred shell, cause of death, indeterminate. Scars do not appear to be cause of death. Shock trauma. Corrector Farad, 3 commons paid, possessions logged, fist irons, 13 commons, middle table, receiving room. 16540, Fifth Knight, desiccated corpse number 2, cause of death, indeterminable. Age of Shell prevents identification. Collector Farad, 3 commons paid, possessions logged, knife marks evident from dissection, but the dissection was not thorough enough. Copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Have an initiate from the 3rd circle examine it. It has strange markings like those on contracted worker number 79. Okay. 16541, skeleton, cause of death, indeterminable. Age of Shell prevents identification. Collector Farad, 3 commons paid, no possessions. As with the previous entries, these shells Farad has brought have also shown signs of having been prepared. I've asked that Initiate Emmerich launch an investigation into the matter. Furthermore, entry 16542 is one of Farad's gang. I have seen the individual before. I would ask Emmerich to pay heed to how the man died. 16542, Fifth Knight, tiefling male, cause of death, slash marks, discoloration of wounds are consistent with grave rot. Ghoul claws, Collector Farad, 3 commons paid, etc., etc., etc. Okay. 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 Let's, quick save. Quick save and a butte.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm Batman. I'm Nameless One Man.
All right.
All right, I'll go there in a minute.
Done.
Done. I'm a mix of Batman,
I'm gone.
Corvo, otherworldly weary characters.
Done.
What's up, Genly? How you going, man? How are you doing? The stench coming from this corpse is truly nauseating. Someone split open this man's chest and has yet to remove the internal organs. That's disturbing.
All right.
All right. All right again. More bandages, yes. Now I have to add those into a quick save, which is quick slot, which is annoying. This is not the enhanced edition. Correct. It is not the enhanced edition, and as far as the resolution is concerned, I resized this using a program, actually, but it's still in sort of similar position. It's the GOG edition, but it's the original version of the GOG edition, so...
Done.
Done. This disemboweled corpse proves how far you can physically stretch flesh without tearing it. That's disturbing. Ah, Iveen. Iveen of Genie, she's a... Okay. You see a slight young woman with pale features. The sunken flesh around her cheeks and neck makes her appear as if she is starving. She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her, prodding the chest with a finger. Greetings. The woman does not respond. She seems too intent on the body in front of her. As you watch her work, you suddenly notice her hands. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives, removing organs. I said, greetings. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I mean, I could... I started doing it and I kind of didn't want to fiddle with it. You know, if I do, for example, if I do, why are you doing that? Oh, because I'm doing the wrong, here we go. Like I could do that, but that's awfully compressed to me. Well, actually, wait a minute now. Doesn't that look compressed to people, or is that just me? It looks better now? Okay. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be playing this beyond today, Dragon, so I'm not going to spend a lot of extra time kind of trying to mod it or anything. I don't believe. Okay. Yeah, that's probably true, Ridno. Okay. That's probably fine, actually. Yeah, you're probably right, Ridno, about that. Okay. Yes. So, I said greetings. I said greetings. I think the dusty chit might be a bit short of hearing, Chief. Let's lay off, shall we? What's wrong with her
Updated my
hands?
journal.
She's a tiefling, Chief? They got fiend blood in their veins, usually because some ancestor of theirs shared knickers with one demon or another. Makes some maddle in the head, and addle looking, too. Already played it and won it, Glog. Many years ago. I had the original. Top 10 games of all time for me, but... Top 10 games of all time, but I just have too many other games, newer games that I want to play. Planescape Torment is a great game, and I loved playing it. But I have so many other good games that I want to try and get into. If I'm gonna do a game again, replay a game I've already played, it's more likely to be Final Fantasy Tactics, which is down the list, but is somewhere on the list for me to play. But I have Kingdoms of Amalur and just a ton of other games that I want to play. But I don't deny that it is, you know, excellent story, wonderful characters. It's great, and you know, no doubt about that. But if I replayed every great game, oh, okay, Genly, it's good. It's very good. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game. Yeah, it's not a bad thought, actually, Rudno. Yeah. And I would do that if I was going to play more extensively, Dragon. I might even consider playing the Enhanced Edition if I was going to do that. But I figured it wasn't necessary for just kind of this here. Oh my god, yeah, Warcraft 3. The woman jumps and whips around to face you. Her eyes are a rotting yellow with small orange dots for pupils. As she sees you, her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. Greetings. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You. She clicks her taloned fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Fine thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Elvine. Ivine, I mean. Go. 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 I had some questions
Updated
first.
My journal.
Okay. So we got a side quest. Whoop. Fetch embalming fluid and needle. Okay. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah. You're like really angry. Like, Warcraft 3. I hate you, son of a...
I'm gone.
Where's the embalming needle?
All right.
Blood still trickles from its wounds.
I'm gone. Done.
Gone, done, thing, stuff. Sup?
Done.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. What a shock. Is that what it's up to in the UK right now, is 41,000? Oh my god. I mean, it's like, we're going to cross 60,000 by the end of the week here. It's like 57,000 around, something like that here. But 41,000 in the UK with a lot fewer people. Wow.
Done. Done.
That's awful.
Done.
And I bet the conservative government is going to be politically, or is going to have some major issues too in addition to the fact that all the loss of life. Yeah. No, I know, Fairies, I know. It hasn't been quite as bad here as far as that's concerned in terms of like official counts, because everyone is talking about how everything's being undercounted to begin with, but still. That's just terrible. This is so awful.
All right.
I was actually, I don't know if anyone, is anyone here New York local? New York City local? 57,000, that's what I thought.
Done.
Anyone here New York City local? Oh,
All right.
my bad.
Done.
Because I don't see, I know Commander Dunsel is,
Done.
I don't think that's talking out of school to say that he's a New York City person. What? The hell? Get out of here, malware bites. Although I like you, but still. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Well, because I was here in, I was getting ready for the stream, and then I heard this low-flying set of planes flying over my head, or flying over the house. And I was like, because, I mean, I haven't heard planes. First of all, I live in an area where you can sometimes hear planes very far above us, but I don't really live that close to LaGuardia. I live maybe like 15 minutes from LaGuardia airport, and I live farther than that from JFK, and so I don't live all that close to any particular airport. So you have an occasional plane going overhead, but of course I haven't seen anything for a while because of everything that's going on in the world. And then right afterwards on Twitter, as I was getting ready to post the tweet saying that I was going live, there's this thing that comes across about how the Blue Angels are doing the flyover, because apparently this moron in the White House has decided that it's more important to do stupid military jet flyovers instead of taking the money that it costs to do that with to actually spend it on PPEs and actual honest-to-God testing instead of the stupid happy talk that we're getting from them every day. Just unbelievable. Ugh. And you know what, Arenth? It's like I have enormous admiration for, obviously, for the frontline healthcare workers who are absolutely heroes that didn't sign up to be heroes. I completely have every amount of respect. The whole walking out at 7 o'clock and applauding them in New York, all that. But the way to support them is not to have stupid jet flyovers. The way to support them is to get some goddamn PPE to who needs it. That's what needs to happen. It needs to take the might and wealth of the wealthiest country on Earth and to use it to get testing and to get PPEs to people who need it. And then, thirdly, to get financial support to the people who need it, including small businesses and states and local governments, and especially people unemployment-wise, since there's now, the estimate is about 20% of Americans are out of work. 20%. So... No, I know, Aaron. I'm not arguing with you. I know. I in no way meant to suggest I was opposed to you. It just gets me angry, you know, and just like, what a waste of this nonsensical bread and circus BS.
Done.
When what we need is that. And to everyone's credit, I think everyone gets that. I think the overwhelming majority of people understand that that's what we need. So, just outrageous. These people put themselves on the line every day. And I have my students that are, I mean, everybody obviously is affected in this situation. And just, good, there's the embalming
I'm
fluid.
gone.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, Defmol. I mean, I don't blame you. It is, the problem is it's just incredibly unequal. And that's always been the problem with America. Great wealth and great poverty in the same place. What the hell is this? Go away. Yep, exactly. They're trying to battle. It's like Boris Johnson, the guy in the White House whose name I will not repeat, and what's his face from Brazil, Bolsonaro or Bolsonaro, whatever his name is, are like competing, like who can be the worst public leader, you know? Exactly, Rudnell, exactly.
Done.
Exactly. That's what needs to happen.
Done.
Not this freaking godforsaken, you know.
I'm gone.
Stupid idiocy of and again, Rachel Maddow was the one who first coined this phrase that I heard, and she's right. It's all happy talk. It's all happy talk. It's all blah blah blah. We're gonna ramp up to this and ramp up to that. You could not have found a more incompetent person for this position, and it's cost tens of thousands of lives. And everyone predicted this before. People predicted this before the election. Everyone here was telling people this guy is a disaster, an absolute disaster. Everybody. But do we get any people listen? No, because
I'm gone.
of her emails, right? Because her emails are more important. Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, Bolsonaro. Yeah, exactly, Dark Sinner. It's just, again, the only thing that I think is positive is the fact that we as a society, I think, are aware of this now.
Right.
Now, again, yes, there is a percentage of people that are the base of this
I'm gone.
squatter in the White House who will never be convinced because they're cultists. So cultists are not going to be convinced. That's just the way it is. But the reality is he can't get elected with his cultists.
All right.
He can only get reelected with cultists plus some disaffected leftists who decided that Jill Stein was a good person to vote for. Or, you know, people that don't pay attention. And those people who thought, oh, he'll be a novelty, oh, he'll be a this, he'll be a that, now I've had a chance to see what he's actually like, and they will not be fooled again. And that's the thing, is that the election is such that all you needed to turn was a few thousand people, and those people have already turned a long time ago.
All right.
And that's why Republicans are extraordinarily nervous. And we also know our deal now. So Dragonspear, for example, now Dragonspear was responsible for losing Michigan last time. And so Dragonspear has, you know, it's his job to bring home Michigan. So we all know in this chat that if Michigan doesn't go the right way, it's Dragon's fault. So if you could just make sure, Dragonspear, you know, you get a mulligan the first time you lost Michigan, but that's got to stop now. I have several friends who live in Wisconsin. It's all about them. I tell you what, Dragon, I will deliver you New York. I will deliver you New York State. I promise you, New York State will vote sensibly. Now all you have to do is do that. Exactly, Trish. Can I have the most boring president? I swear to God. Please, all these people are just, oh, I don't have an excitement. Can I have boredom? I really want boredom. Do you remember what it was like when we used to wake up every day and not have to worry what stupid moron quality the worst president in the history of the United States did today?
I'm gone.
You remember how nice that was? You could just wake up and be like, I wonder what I'll do today. Well, we have definitely inequalities and things to address, but at least I know that the president will not have said today that people should drink bleach to be better. At least I know that. Oh man, let me zoom up. I missed what Skiller said. Yes, I did see that. I wonder if that's going to last though, Skiller. You know that? I really wonder if that's going to be something that they're not going to back off on. Because, I mean, he's destroying himself with the military too. Like, just... I agree, Giga. The problem is it's the wealthiest country in the world, but it's all hyper focused and concentrated in the hands of a few. That's the problem, right? So, yeah, exactly, Rudno. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I agree that overall, I do think that we're going to need to have, I do think eventually that a multi-party system is better, although I would point out that it's not always optimal, because sometimes you get like nightmares like what you've seen in Israel, and that's partially the result of having parties that get split too easily. That said, though, I agree with you in general, but because we have a two-party system right now, and I know you're not saying this, I just want to make this clear, I know are not saying this, but because we have this right now, there is absolutely no other option except that we must at all costs vote for, there's no question that we have to vote for the Democrat, period. Now, I happen to like Biden more than some people do, and I don't want to get into a big thing about whether people like or don't like him. I don't want to get into that. But there's no comparison between Mussolini, which is the wannabe Mussolini in the office, and Biden. There's no comparison. So while we have that choice, we have to vote clearly for Biden. But I agree, in general, we ought to be doing I think having more than a multi-party system is a good idea. But right now, we have to save the planet. And that means that we do not have time to debate about third parties when we have to save the planet. First, stop the planet, the destruction of the planet at this hands of this existential moron. Can you believe that President Camacho was a better president than Trump? I saw like an analysis that showed that Camacho was actually a better president than this guy whose name I just accidentally said. So, yeah, I'm looking, Dark Sinner. I don't know, though. I thought I went to a bunch of these rooms and I couldn't find it. That's true, Dragon. They'll do better running things. Listen, fairies, have you read I, Robot by Isaac Asimov? That's kind of the point that Asimov makes.
All right.
Oh, they like copy-pasting that on Reddit? Exactly, Trish. Yep. And actually, and a lot of those people too, a lot of them, they were getting very worried about the Senate. I think that Cunningham has a real chance at the Senate, at Senate seat in North Carolina. Gardner is done in Colorado. Martha McSally is getting destroyed by Mark Kelly in Arizona. Susan Collins is not going to be voted for again by people in Maine. I think the Republican Senate is in real trouble.
I'm gone.
For the Republicans, and that obviously would be a huge deal. So I agree. I watched the Will Smith film. No, that is not Fairy. That's not a robot. Do you realize that was another script that was rebranded to be that way? No. Exactly, Arudno. Is that Perlman? Am I missing something? Is the needle? Don't spoil it for me, folks. Other than to tell me, is it on this floor though? You can tell me that, chat. Is the needle on this floor? Oh, god damn it! So you people are all trolling me. Okay, well, you know what? I think you guys should all watch the awesome Last Airbender movie. It was great. It gave me a total understanding of the character. I feel good now that I know the Last Airbender. Kermit T. Oh man, yeah, I say. Yeah, I know people that get. Yeah, I know people who who just to this day just claim that didn't happen. They just put it out of their head. They're like that movie did not occur. Okay, so you think it's close to her? All right. Okay, see, I found the thing is I found the embalming fluid in another room. Is it possible I already have the needle? No, I don't already have the needle. Exactly. Fist of the North Star.
I'm gone. Done.
Second of the fourth Star Wars.
All right.
Hey, yo, next week, this is a big old yo, guess what? Next week, Star Wars, the Mandalorian docu-series on the making of the Mandalorian is going to be out.
Gone.
Hell yes. I freaking love the Mandalorian. So my daughter and I both are just like, yes, bring me more about the Mandalorian. If I have to wait till October for season 2, whatever, I'll take it.
I'm gone.
But like docu-series,
I'm gone.
that's where it's at. Where is this needle? I feel like I checked all these things. Christmas special. I feel like I'm just going in circles. Yeah, but fairies, you got to check The Mandalorian though. The Mandalorian is super good.
I'm gone.
I actually don't know anybody who has seen The Mandalorian that hasn't liked it. Even cynics about who don't like the whole Skywalker series and all that stuff. Yeah, Dark Sinner. I want to play. I'm actually. I'm may or may not be playing a character in a Star Wars Scum and Villainy game that's sort of Mandalorian related. Did you say Star Wars 5e? Dark Sinner? That's not an official thing, is it? That's not an official. Is it an official thing? Oh, fairies, come on.
All right.
Listen, the problem with not giving Disney your money is it means that you don't get to give Pixar any money, and Pixar is great.
Done.
And you don't get to give The Mandalorian money, and Mandalorian is great.
All right.
Oh, really? Genly, it's so good, though. When you get a chance, you gotta see it. It's awesome. When is Disney Plus getting to Brazil? Hey, Genly, also, I'm curious. I heard that Bolsonaro is in big political trouble poll-wise because of everything. Is that true? Would you say that Bolsonaro might have some issues? It's third-party 5e. Towards the end of the year, okay. Oh, def. I mean, maybe a few, but I loved it. Oh, so good. Yeah. Well, I had Hulu anyway, actually, but I asked about Bolsonaro, the president, Brazilian president. I wondered what you, as a Brazilian, thought about how he was going to do politically, because I know his polls are in bad shape. He's in deep poop, yeah. It's so good. I know, Gigafrost, I know. Okay, where is this needle, for real? Does anyone know where it is? Where is this needle? I don't want to spend the whole time. Is it in here? Did I not open this?
All right.
Hell is this needle? I feel forced. Ah, I see what you did there. Oh man. Come on, where is this needle? I got the embalming fluid already.
All right.
That door is locked.
I'm gone.
There are 2 needles on this floor.
Done.
Really? What am I missing? Try northeast. Okay. It's not up, is it? It's not up the stairs. It's on this floor.
All right.
That's what I thought. I had heard that, Genli. I heard that one of the health ministers, I think it was his health minister, resigned, and apparently that guy was very popular, and so a lot of people are angry. I mean, Bolsonaro is such a nightmare from what I can tell that I just was curious because as I am not Brazilian myself, I do not know. The pixel hunt is real. Yeah, no, I want to get the one on this floor. I just don't know where the devil it is. Okay, so this is her. That's her. Southwest preparation room. Okay, northeast. So I'm in the northeast preparation room right now, which is where she is. But oh, also I should have asked you that, Div. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Div. Also, Div, I wanted to ask you. Good to see you, Div. Div Norium has been helping me with some stuff on my band's website stuff. Is there did you get my email? Or not my email. Did you get my whisper to you, Div? Get out of the way, zombie. Yeah. So I heard it's kind of like really... is there a mechanism to get him impeached early? Is that like... in the United States, there's theoretically a mechanism to impeach presidents, although it also fails quite a bit. But is there a mechanism to get rid of him? Okay. I just wanted to double check. All right, thanks, Div.
I'm gone.
Listen, I am a huge fan. I have so many... First of all, I have many viewers of mine that are Brazilian. Many people that have done... that are really... like have really been helpful and so forth were Brazilian. My artist for Icarus is Brazilian and is awesome. So for multiple reasons, not only even if I didn't know anybody, I would wish the best for Brazilians. I happen to really, think Brazil is just a really, really cool country with an incredible amount of talent and just good people in it. And I just want to make sure that they're okay too. And I feel like you're struggling with the same idiocy that we're struggling with. Okay, what the freaking... What's up, Biter Kid? He dismissed the health minister, wanted to change the head director so the... Oh, okay. So he's kind of losing support rapidly then. We might call him decompensating, I guess. Where is the needle? There are more containers than containers. Uh-oh. What does that mean, Glog? Does that mean... What does that mean? Has to have public support. I got you. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, interesting. But I guess, so what you're saying is it could get support, right? It could theoretically get support from the people if this continues. Like, there could come a point where the people would demand it, is what you're saying. It doesn't. I don't have, no, it doesn't do the tab to highlight. I was trying that, Fairies, but it doesn't have that. Okay. All right. Well, listen, that's good. That's nice. That was added by a mod. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. What's up, Wasabi? I need help. Please tell me where this needle is. I want to know where this needle is. I don't want to spend the rest of the, I have about another 45 minutes to play this game, and I want to get out of this room. Yeah, I know, Fairies. I thought I was just going to play this today, and I didn't want to have to deal with modding it and everything. Yeah, no, I hear you, Genli. Well, listen. We still have 30% of our population that's behind this idiot that we have, so... Although I shouldn't say that. 30% of the voting population, because a lot of our side don't vote is the problem. He probably only has about 25% of the overall populace, but of the voting population, it's more like 35%. That's the problem. On the other hand, the people who vote for him generally are all dying rapidly, so I guess that demographically that's going to work itself out one way or the other, but... The needle is the power of friendship. I want... Where is the needle? You. Maybe I can just give you the embalming fluid. Watchers too.
Updated my journal.
Ooh, I got something. You were standing in front of a freshly stained corpse, rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp. Ooh, the answer. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You have placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Keep these things safe and wait for my return. Ooh, I got experience. Memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow in your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, excuse me, its hands fall back to its sides, and as it does, the vision fades until you're watching Iveen's hands make their stitching motions once more. Got a memory. Dom Zomphis. Find thread and embalming fluid. Okay. So I'm not going to be allowed to do anything with this until I get there. Okay. All right, good. Thank you, thank you. That's helpful. So, oh God. Mortuary 3rd floor. What? No, but I'm on, what am I on right now? I'm on the 2nd floor. Okay. So 2nd floor, zombie number 506. Oh, X3130. Okay. X3130, Y1030. Nope, that's not right. There's the needle. Thank you. I didn't think about the fact I could just do that from the corpses. Thank you all. Thank you. Exactly, TNS. I actually read an interesting analysis that suggests that there's a chance that our turnout for this election could end up being close to 70%, because there is one thing which is true about America that people sometimes forget, and that is that Americans get very angry when you try to keep them from voting. Very angry. You saw that in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a purple state. Hard to tell if it's trending blue or not. It's probably a little more blue than red, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's had a Republican governor for a long time before just recently, and so on. And the GOP, the state GOP, which acted just absolutely shamefully in putting people at risk just so they could hold on to power, just absolutely shameful. And it backfired big time. The state Supreme Court election, which is not a big deal, right? An off year, not an off year, but a off election, special state Supreme Court seat election. And the Democrat destroyed the Republican. Turnout was off the charts for Democrats, despite the fact that they had to wait in line forever. And I think that's going to have backfired badly on the Republicans. In fact, I think there's a good argument to make that they may have lost Wisconsin by doing that. People were really, really angry. And people who are angry, they vote. Don't mess with people's ability to vote in the United States. We've saved the world. Yeah, you know what, Genly? That's interesting to me. I'm curious, because I know a few of you in here, and I'm curious from Divinorium and other folks. I think Biter said this too. Biter Kid might be Brazilian also. By the way, hi everybody. I hope you're enjoying the stream and you're enjoying watching the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month, Planescape Torment. I play a lot of games like this. I will be over at GOG on Pen and Pixels doing a stream at 4 p.m. of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I also do a lot of tabletop games here, so please consider following us. We have a lot of content on this channel. I'm very proud of the community we have here. So yeah, good turnout today. But for the Brazilians, I'm curious. I know that in certain countries, the military, and I believe, I want to say that, I think Turkey was an example of this. There are certain countries where the military was, actually Egypt, was highly respected, so that they were one of those, it was strange because they were sort of seen as vaguely politically neutral. So they would always be the ones that in the end would sort of, if a government got way out of hand, they would take over and then they would hand things back over to the civilian government. That was just the tradition. Is that sort of what it is like in Brazil? Is it the case in Brazil that the military is respected and is kind of vaguely neutral-ish about this stuff or not? I'm just curious. I don't know. Yeah, they sure did, Wasabi. Okay, cut the stitches with your scalp and then pull out the needle and thread. Yes. As you do, the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's chalk white skull, where, to your surprise, the number 78 has been chiseled. Alright, we got our needle. Okay.
Updated my journal.
Without missing a beat, Iveen snaps the thread from your hands and hooks it around one of her talons and begins sewing up the corpse's chest. She then takes the embalming fluid and begins to apply a layer to the corpse. Within minutes, she's finished. She clicks her talons, then turns to face you. To your surprise, she extends her hand and drags her talons along your arms and chest. No, I know that I know the U.S.'s terrible history in Brazil. I guess what I meant was now, in the last 10 years, is that the way it's been? Right, no, I know. I was talking about the last decade, basically, if that had changed at all. That's what I meant. I know historically about the relationship, and it's not good. But I was wondering about now. Looks like you have a new friend, Chief. You two need some time together, or... Stow it, Morny. As she traces your arms and chest, you suddenly notice she seems to be examining your scars. She withdraws her talons, clicks them twice, then bends forward and examines some of the tattoos on your chest.
Who right on you? Ivers do that? No respect for zombies. Zombies not paintings.
She sniffs, then pokes one of your scars.
This one bad shape. Many scars, no preserves.
Her talons suddenly hook into the thread you brought her, and lightning-like she jabs another talon into the skin near one of your scars. It feels barely more than a pinprick, but it looks like she's about to start stitching you up.
Updated my journal.
Yeah, when she's done, she sniffs you, frowns, and stabs her fingers into the embalming fluid. Within minutes, she's dabbed your body with the fluid, and strangely enough, it makes you feel better. Yeah, she increased my max HP. Yeah, I hear you, Genly. This may be the second time in my life I'm thankful I don't have a nose. Iveen puts the last touches on your body, gives you another sniff, nods, and makes a shooing motion with her talons.
Done. Go. Go.
Okay. Let's see. So I now have 23 out of 23. Oh, I was actually hoping for a little bit better than that. I was like, yes, I got higher maximum hit points. Still, you know, whatever. Right. Yeah, that may be the case. I love it. Forget that Mort plays with his own jawbone. He tosses it up in the air. I totally forgot about that. Okay, let us quick save it. And then I need to look at my journal because... Okay, 42. Okay, number 42. Alright, I need to find number 42. Number 42, corpse. Uh-oh. Whoops! There's a crack from the corpse's left leg and the body falls like a dead tree. Its torso strikes the stone flagstones and shatters like a rotten melon, filth and ichor gurgling from the cavity. To your surprise, no one seems to have noticed the corpse's collapse. And even stranger, the left leg remains standing where the body was, as if at attention. After a moment, the leg falls over with a wet thump. As you gaze upon the putrefied remains of the corpse, you notice that its left arm seems intact. It snapped from the torso during the fall, and it doesn't appear to have been touched by the tomb rot that had spread through the rest of the body. Ooh, do I have an arm I can use? Wait. Here we go. I was going to say, what? Hell yeah, give me that left arm. 1 to 6 crushing. Looks like the combination of the thick applications of embalming fluid and rigor mortis has made this arm almost as hard as wood. If you needed to, you could either use it to shake someone's hand from a distance or use it to bash their skull in. Hell yeah. Aw yeah. Time to beat someone up with an arm. Okay. Good. So I need to find number 42. Find me corpse number 42.
Done.
Corpse number 42. Corpse number 42.
All right.
Corpse number
I'm gone.
42.
All right.
Are you corpse 42? No. Corpse number 42. Corpse number 42. Corpse number 42. I need corpse number 42. That's what I need. Corpse number 42. Show me the answer to all the zombies. The answer is 42. Show me the answer to all the zombies. The answer is 42. Show me the answer to all the zombies. The answer is 42.
All right.
All right.
Done.
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 I'm gone.
Done.
Done. Okay.
I'm
There's
gone.
this dude. This one This one is the 40. This guy. You talk about this room? I already talked to this dude. This is not 42. I really wish it would just say, when you hover over it, number. Like, that'd make it so much easier.
I'm gone.
Zombie worker, number 42. I'll make it... You. No, I already know about you. The one just standing facing the wall? Oh. Did you get dizzy with your eyeballs facing like that? Is that the guy? That's this dude, right? No, that's 1664. Okay, sounds good. Will do, Genly. Zombies are Blair Witching now. Okay. I know about him. I need to find 42.
All right.
I love that he's carrying his arm. It's
I'm
awesome.
gone. I'm gone.
I'm gone. Aha. Are you 42? Nope. Are you 42? Oh, there's a note. The note is mingled with the Icker's mouth. Use the scalpel to cut through the stitches. You deftly slice through the stitches, sealing the corpse's mouth, and the jaw sags open. You carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears legible. This is a foul-smelling note retrieved from the mouth of one of the mortuary zombies. It looks like it was sewn into the corpse's mouth by accident. Despite its condition, the writing is legible. Please, to whatever dustman reads this, I beg of you. I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the dead contract, but I'm prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I've arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If you are reading this, then please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as the key. Looks like the corpse is too late to prevent the raising, but you notice that beside the writing is a diagram. It looks like directions for folding the parchment into a strange pattern. Let's do it! The foul-smelling note is a strange-looking diagram beneath the writing. It looks as if it's instructing you to fold the corners of the note so their points touch the center. There's a series of strange marks on each corner. 1 mark in the upper right, 2 in the lower right, 3 in the lower left, and none on the upper left. So... okay. And then 1 on the upper right. And then 2 on the lower right. And then lower left. Alright, start again. So we don't fold that one at all. So upper right. And then lower right, lower left. What? Puzzle hype. Woo! Yeah. Okay, let's see. 1 mark in the upper right. I would think it would be 1, 2, 3. So I would think it would go upper right, lower left. Oh, what's up, Josiah? Maybe it's the opposite. Maybe I go lower, so left, lower right, upper right. Lower left, lower right. Lower left, lower right. Upper right and upper left. Upper right, upper left. That's what I assumed, Def Mole, but I tried that. Because no marks on the upper left, so you go upper left first. And then the second one would be 1 mark. That would be upper right. And then 2 marks would be lower right. And then lower left. But that's not it. I want to... me see. Let my contract number serve as the key. Okay, what's the contract number? What is the contract number? Is it just 1201? Like that's just what it is 1201, I guess. Okay. Well, that would be so upper right. 2 would be lower right. 0 would be upper left. Ah, you watch as the upper right unfolds by itself. Okay, you watch for a moment the corners of the paper raise up, turning the note into a small four-sided paper pyramid. Okay. Open the sides. You peel back the sides of the pyramid, and the paper disintegrates to dust. Inside is a small triangle-shaped earring. Catches the light and gleams brightly. Good. All right. Identify. Beautiful earring. Despite its beauty, all it seems to do is remind you how strange this world you've woken up in is. Okay. Can't identify it yet, but I have one. Okay, I'm going to have to remember to try to go back to that. Okay. That's great, but what I really need is 42. Are you 42? No.
All right.
All right. Where is 42? Are you the answer? Looks like someone forgot to tell this sod to stop walking the rule of 3. What do you mean? These corpses don't have much left in the attic, so they can't do more than one task at a time. When they're told to do something, they'll keep doing it until someone tells them to stop. This poor sod probably finished some task and they forgot to tell him. Who gives them their commands? Either one of the caretakers here, or else whatever necromancer raised them out of the dead book. Probably one of the caretakers here. They're the ones who need the cheap labor, after all. Yeah, I know, right, Fairy? You were checking, right, Defmo? You saw me trying to pull the earring off to make sure it wasn't cursed. His corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangles, it pauses, then turns and staggers towards the next corner. Why are you walking a triangle? Right, okay. It doesn't matter. What I really need...
I'm gone.
...is 42. Where is 42?
Done.
Are you 42? Doing anything later?
All right.
Okay. 42? No. 42? No. Where is 42?
I'm gone.
Where is 42?
Done. I'm gone. Done.
Is 42 on this floor?
All right. Done.
Does anybody know?
Done.
It is?
Done.
42.
Done.
42!
Done.
Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. On the eastern side, huh? I love being able to click somewhere else on the map and then just click it there so that my people just run there. The classic of all I&B games. Fair enough. Okay.
All right.
Are you 42? No. Are you is someone in here 42? Hello, 42. Are you 42? No.
Done. Done.
Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Done. Two zombies in this room that I'm at, right here. So there's this guy. There's another zombie here somewhere, huh? Where's the other zombie? Hello, other zombie. I seek 42.
Right.
I do not see another zombie in this room.
I'm gone.
I see only one zombie.
Done. Done. All right.
Where are you, other
right.
zombies?
All right. Done. I'm gone. All
There are
right.
no zombies in this room. At all.
I'm gone.
He hid in a corner.
All right.
All right. I need zombies. Show me zombies.
Done. 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 All right.
Done. Done.
All right.
Dun, dun,
Done.
dun, 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 dun. How does a nameless zombie, son of a who knows what, with a talking skull and doing more than that, goes to...
I'm gone.
Word got around, said this guy is insane, man. Took up a collection just to get him out of the morgue.
Done.
What's your name, man? I have no idea my name.
I'm gone.
I have no idea my name. And there's a million
All right.
things I haven't shamed.
Done. I'm
Just
gone.
you wait.
I'm
What?
gone.
Wait for what? You were thinking of a what?
I'm
What do you
gone.
mean?
Done.
Oh, he's on the upper floor. All right. Well, then I know where that is. Okay, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I saw the upper floor somewhere. There we go. Just you wait, just you wait. When he was 1,010, who knows actually how old he actually is. All right, let's save this under continuing, right? Okay. Stairs. Here we are. Aha. Are you 42? The skeleton, number 748, according to the number chiseled above its brow, is odd only in that some of its teeth appear to be false ones made of reddish-brown stone. They're clearly not valuable, however, as its caretakers would have otherwise removed them. Pardon me, have you seen any skeletons walking around here? Skeleton makes no reply. Great talking to you, Bones. Stay healthy. I wonder if this Greybeard would mind if I borrowed his body. Greybeard? Greybeard, you know, geezer, old feller, yellow dog. Old. Well, I don't think he's in any position to object. Why not take his body? Nah, I need a fresher one than this. And something with a little more dignity. This one's all creaky and fractured. And you're not? Oh, you're a sack full of laughs. Besides, you're one to talk, Burke. Mirrors beg for mercy when you're around. Oh yeah? At least I have all my parts. Let me tell you, Mort, there's nothing more satisfying than walking around, swinging your arms, breathing the crisp air through the lungs. It's great to have a body. I'll have you know that helping you escape the preparation room has now been added to my growing list of regrets. I should have let you rot. Some more, that is. Glad you feel that way. Let's go.
All right.
Wait, stop. Are you 42? The word repent has been carefully engraved into its forehead with some amount of skill. A rougher hand later chiseled 996 onto both its temples. Someone has taken care to bind the bones of this skeleton with leather straps woven around the body in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons. The straps are secured to metal bolts punched into the skeleton's joints. This skeleton looks like it has seen a great deal of service. Many of its bones are chipped, and its numerous fractures are borne with sealant and foul-smelling glues. Okay. Whoa, Chief, that's vandalism. Those bolts are probably the only thing holding that bag of bones together. Necromancy only goes so far with these old fellas, you know? Oh, I didn't want to cause any permanent damage. Oh, it's not a problem. Just wasn't sure if you knew that or not. By all means, go ahead. Whoa, what's up? Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. If you are not lost, what is your business here? I'm here to see someone. Who are you here to see? I'm here to see Dahl. Dahl is most likely in the receiving room on the second floor. He is quite busy and not in the best of health. Unless you have pressing business, I would not disturb him. Okay, thanks. I'll just be on my way then. Thank you. Thank you for the information that I did not need. Appreciate it. Are you 42? Nope. Are you 42? Nope. Or wait. Are you 42? Aha! There we go. I think this is the corpse I had that memory about. At the sound of your voice, the skeleton suddenly straightens up. It crosses its arms over its chest and its fingers hook into its ribcage. Okay. Response, the skeleton drops its arms to its side. The leather cord securing the skeleton's torso snaps, and the ribcage folds outward like a pair of double doors. To your surprise, your hand vanishes as you reach inside the ribcage. You have a strange feeling it's somewhere else. It's like a bag of holding inside a skeleton. As you reach inside the ribcage, your hand bumps against an invisible object. It's about the size of a fist and seems to be attached to the skeleton's spine. Okay. The skeleton suddenly disintegrates and the iron bolts securing its joints clatter to the floor. Whatever this item was, it seems to have been the only thing holding it together. Looks like an unremarkable lump of iron. You can't imagine why someone would hide it inside the ribcage of a skeleton. As you place both your hands on the lump of iron to examine it, there is a hiss, and the metal evaporates, leaving behind a strange dagger, a handful of coins wrapped in a dirty cloth, and 2 bloody teardrops. These look like they were inside the lump of iron.
Done. All right.
Alright. So let's see. We've got 1 to 6 crushing. Why would I do that when I have an arm? Green steel knife. 1 to 4 is piercing. Razor-sharp knife has been forged out of the famed Batorian green steel. Found only in the wastelands of Avernus, this peculiar green ore can be tempered into metal much lighter than normal steel. In addition, green steel weapons tend to retain their remarkably fine edges, are capable of dealing out more damage than their standard counterparts. That's nice, but not as good as what I have. What is a clot charm? Heals 9 points. Oh! Okay. That looks like a good quick item thing. What is the embalming fluid? Plus 2A. Oh, okay. So that also is something I can use. I will put that at the end, although I'm not going to use it. Rags. Okay. What's up, Lone Wolf? Yes, I searched for the answer of the universe, and I found it inside a dead skull. Hey, what's up? Okay. Good. So we got that. Now, what else have we got? Beasts. Mort? Talking skull. His sole weapon seems to be his mouth, whether by taunting or biting. He seems to be along for the ride, whether you want him around or not. You're somewhat curious as to how he's able to float around. And you are nameless. You woke in a slab in the mortuary sigil. In sigil, covered in scars and tattoos, your memory gone. Who has done this to you and why, you don't know yet, but you're going to find out. Okay. Let's take a look at the quests. Okay. The missing journal. And I also need to find what's-her-face, who's on the bottom floor. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, some of us have done it multiple times.
All right. All right. All right.
Exactly. I don't know.
I'm gone.
What's up, skeleton? The skeleton has either seen a great deal of combat or has fallen down one too many staircases. Both its arms and legs have been broken and rebuilt with the aid of leather straps and thin iron rods. The front of its skull bears the number 863, but the back of the skull has caved in, forming an empty cavity. You notice that someone has taken advantage of this and tucked a rolled-up piece of parchment inside the skull. Okay. You slip the parchment out of the worker's skull. Oddly enough, it looks as if the skull cavity is intended to store messages. Yeah, it's like a bulletin board. It's like a skeleton board. A tiny string is attached to the parchment from a hook bolted inside the skull as if to keep the parchment from accidentally falling out. You unhook the string and glance over the parchment. It looks like a reminder from one of the mortuary custodians. Judging from the note, this skeleton seems to be a walking messenger of sorts. As you take a second glance at the skeleton, you realize it's stopped in front of the slab because it can't figure out how to move past it. Okay. No, wait. I'm going to say this is a big no. Okay. This rolled up piece of parchment appears to be some sort of message the skeleton in the mortuary was supposed to deliver. This is the third and last request for the pry bar. If it has been misplaced, tell me and I shall go to the hive market and purchase another. I have no objection to maintaining the contracted workers, but I've been trying to repair the skeletons, and the bolts are wedged in so tight I can't get them out. Also, some of the locks in the storage cabinets on the third floor have begun stuck again due to the heat, and I need the pry bar to snap them open as well. If the pry bar is indeed lost, I will see about procuring the services of a locksmith and having the cabinet locks replaced. Your aid in this matter be appreciated. An unreadable signature has been scrawled beneath the message. We need a pry bar. We need...
I'm gone. All right. I'm gone.
Whoa.
Done. Done.
Oh, I need to get in there.
All right.
Mortuary Sanctum Key. Heyo. Heavy key is a strange fusion of bone and an unidentifiable blood-red metal. Its jagged C-shaped head looks like it's ready to clamp down on whoever holds it. This key is used to open the inner gates in the mortuary. Good, we got the key. We got the key.
Right.
We got the key.
Done. I'm gone. Done. I'm gone. All right.
All right. I'm gone.
I'm gone.
Pry bar. Hammer! Please hammer, don't hurt 'em. 1 to 6 crushing. Okay. Still like the fact that I'm using this arm.
I'm gone.
That's all that's there is the hammer. That's it.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gone.
Bump it up, bump it up, bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. Bump it up, up, up. Oh, maybe in the storage room.
All right.
Aha! We got some junk! Yes, we got some junk. That feel at the beginning of every role-playing game where you pick up every single conceivable item because junk. Dustman Embalming Charm. Lesser. What is that? This strange metal bracelet has directions inscribed on the side of it. Judging from the crude text, it appears that the bracelet works by being held by a living creature. Then, while pronouncing a mantra to the true death, it is touched to the forehead of a zombie or skeleton. When this is done, the minor enchantment held within the item spreads to the corpse, strengthening their bones, killing traces of corpse rot or grave mold, and helping to seal minor tears in the skin. 2-day temporary hit points, plus 1 AC for a half hour. Alright. I like that. I would like the contracted workers to be inspected thrice daily at the end of each work shift when the new initiates come on duty. We have experienced too many contracted collapses while engaged in heavy labor as of late, and I fear the embalming enchantments initially used on the corpses may be decaying or may have been warped somehow. I have the right to bear arm. Very nice. Very nice. Well done. Hey, what's up, JLC? Hi, JLC. How are you? If the contracted workers could be inspected every 8 hours and raised if they have collapsed, then this would prevent the backlog of shells in the preparation rooms and free up more contracted workers for other duties. I do not wish collapsed bodies to be disposed of. When possible, the original contracted shells are to be raised and be made to resume their duties. I have included spare embalming charms within the shells for the initiates on duty. They are to be used only when the shells cannot be repaired with stitching, bandaging, or applications of embalming fluid.
I'm gone.
I could use a pry bar. Are these stackable? Yeah, they are. Nice. I'm glad they're stackable. I mean, it's locked. Bandages. Are these stackable? I'm not that stackable.
I'm gone.
My quick bar slot is empty now. I must confess, I don't know how. I just need to get some bandages. Give me a sign. Tape me, baby, one more time. I mean, the game cannot be saved at this time. What? Talk about. Attack.
Forced it. I'm gone.
Corpse Fly Charm, Bone Charm, and Copper Thing. He's going to be very unhappy with me. +2 to armor class. Temporarily strengthens the user's skeleton. Charmed their thing. Quick bar is not very quick. No, that's definitely true. Swallow the recipient. Slowly becomes extremely nauseous. A few seconds later, charmed individual expels a stream of insects from nose and mouth. Provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after the casting, they can send this cloud to attack a target.
All right. I'm gone.
No.
Gone.
Woo! Nice. I thought he was going to talk to me. I'm fine. I'm gone. I'm literally gone. What do you mean, Mrs. Dunsel? I don't know why you would say that. I was just...
Done. All right. All right. All right.
All right. Aha! Dustman request. Contact the necromancer responsible for raising contractual worker 42. I know he's examined the skeleton before, but I'm certain... Oh my god! 42, and I look over at viewer number in chat. Just for a moment, I was looking over at chat, and the viewer numbers are at 42. It is the answer to not only the people in chat, but it's the answer to this also. Yes. Clearly a sign. I'm certain the initial raising of the body was warped. The worker still responds to commands, but when it's completed a task, it resumes pacing in the same circular pattern as it did before. Dahl recently informed me that Worker 42 exhibited that same walking pattern when it was a zombie decades ago. There may be a soul echo in the marrow, or the skeleton's age may have caused the magic animating him to decay. Coincidence? I think not exactly, Gigafrost. One of the initiates suggested it may be following an order issued by a higher-ranking dustman in the past, but I have found no records of such an order. Whatever the reason for its behavior, the matter is to be resolved or the worker replaced. Locked. Okay. Is this locked? It's not locked. Yeah, the pry bar. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, good. Now, locked? Really?
Forced it.
Clot charm. Good. Well, I'm liking all of these. Okay, what's up? This corpse's meaty head was clearly severed at some point and hastily sewn back on. Several different sets of stitching, all in various states of unraveling, seem to indicate that the head is constantly being knocked back off and reattached during the course of its work. A number, 79, has been cut into its temple, circumscribed by a fanged circle that appears to have been branded on its forehead. The fanged circle looks like it was branded on the corpse's forehead long ago, presumably before it died. It might be a religious icon of some sort or a rite of passage. You notice that one of the recesses between the inner fangs has a small triangle within it, as if it has some special significance. I wonder if that's the triangle on my earring.
Updated my journal.
How did the mark get their corpse? Journal. Strange fanged circular symbol on the forehead of Zombie 79. For some reason the mark struck me as important. Yeah, well, I have this thing. This looks to be the corpse of a well-aged ancient woman. Aside from the embalming fluid stink, the stitches sealing her mouth, and the number 679 stitched onto her right cheek, it's likely she looks only slightly different now than she did in her final years. This animated skeleton smells horrible, as if it had been only freshly stripped and prepared. Its jaw and major joints are tightly bound with leather straps. A rough smock has been thrown over it. Someone is taking care to blah, 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 blah. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, Bones.
Done.
What did I get? What item did I get? Ooh, an iron spike. Crude iron spike. Okay. I'm beginning to run out of inventory room. That's a good sign.
I'm gone.
What's up, Echo?
All right.
I mean, yeah, unless you're trying to avoid being spoiled by Planescape early spoilers.
I'm
but
gone. I'm gone.
Okay. Stairs down to second level. Yes, we definitely want that. Crematorium. Okay. We definitely want to go here because we want to go down to the first floor so we can find that woman that's down there. Ooh, I want to look in here. I didn't even look.
All right.
Remember to click on those. Aha! A charcoal charm. What is that? 50% resistance to fire, 25% resistance to magical fire. Wow. Good stuff. Oh. Yes, we haven't been talking about that for a little while. Okay, that goes down. Before we go there, there was another door somewhere. I thought there was another door somewhere that was... Maybe it's not that. I thought there was another door someplace that I couldn't get into. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I want to check that out first. Hello. Alright, just another corpse. It's just another manic corpse day. Ooh, cleaning rags, bandages. Let me tell you, that's the mother lode right there. Looks like it's been used to mop up blood and other less savory bodily fluids. Charming.
Done.
Very charming.
All right. I'm gone.
Excuse you.
All right.
Okay, there.
All right. Done.
Okay. It's not particularly exciting, but... Okay, so now I think we've opened up everything, which means... Let's hit those stairs down.
All right.
Very nice, very nice. Very nice. No, it was only the one floor, Echo. But it was still... There was still, as I recall, a fair bit of space left to be opened up in it. But yeah, it was only one floor. That was the whole idea, was that it's supposed to just be like on a one-page... It's called a one-page dungeon, so it takes up that entire page. Okay. All right, I have about another 5 minutes or so I can play this. So let's see if I can find that person before I have to start getting ready for some pen and pixels. Southeast Memorial Hall. Hi. Doddering corpse has had its eyes sewn shut as well as its mouth, and the number 732 is carved into its brow. The threadbook that keeps its ocular cavities sealed looks extremely old. You wonder if the eyes were sewn shut before or after the man's death. You notice he is carrying a huge tome in his hands as if taking it somewhere. You carefully take the tome from the corpse's hands. It doesn't seem to notice. The tome appears to be a book of enchantments and wards. It's filled with diagrams and charts detailing various aspects of the necromantic arts. The book itself is extremely heavy. As awkward as the zombie is, it must be extremely strong. I love that it gives you the chance to talk to the corpses, even though... Tome of Bone and Ash. This worn, leather-bound tome lists diagrams and charts detailing several minor wards and enchantments. There are numerous drawings of skeletons, bones, and the manner by which they may be preserved over time. Of particular interest is the section regarding guardians. Apparently, the Dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. Of course they do. To make them even deadlier, armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplates to help shield them from attacks. Oh, nice. Yeah, Echo. Just the one floor, as far as I know. The book is much too complex for you to absorb all at once, but it looks as if you could refer to certain sections when the need arises. Okay. Alrighty.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Not very exciting.
Done.
No, I'm not lost. I had some questions. Here to see someone. Here to see doll. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the info. Heavy barred gate of rusted steel. Heavy metal pipes run from the floor to the wall.
Done.
All right.
All right. Done.
That infinity engine thing where you click on someone to talk to them and it just does "Mah!" Like it talks, whatever it is. Oh, really, Echo? Okay, I hear you. Oh, very cool.
All right. Done.
Whoa, what? That's interesting. I don't think I want to go in there just yet.
Done.
Looks like a large tomb. The marble surface gives it a rather elegant look. Alright. I need to find
I'm gone.
the woman.
I'm gone.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Done. I'm gone.
Music kicking in. Notice that music kicking in. Nice. Very effective because there's been so little of it to this point. You there, hold. Nope. Nope, don't want to hold. Don't want to hold. Sorry. Looking for someone. Not interested in dealing with you.
All right. All right. Done. I'm gone.
Whoa. Giant skeleton, what's up? Before you is a giant skeleton in ornate bronze armor. I just passed by her? Oh, darn it. Okay, I'll come back. The armor's been bolted. Wait. What do you mean I just passed by the woman? I just passed by Dustman, didn't I? A series of elaborate symbols have been carved across the breastplate. You wonder where the skeleton came from. I wonder why they made humans in this size. The huge blade in its hands looks like it weighs as much as a wagon cart. Okay. The skeleton's intricate bronze armor is riveted onto its ribcage and shoulder blades with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set into the skeleton's shoulders, elbow, pelvic, and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern they resemble muscles and tendons. Despite the armor's obvious age, it looks well cared for. It shines brightly, and the symbols engraved in the breastplate seem to flow in the firelight, shifting slightly whenever you try to focus on them. Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment... Oh, I see. Okay, gotcha. It didn't seem like it was clickable, that tomb, but anyway, I'll go back to it. Strangely enough, the interlocking pattern of runes reminds you of chains, and with that thought, you suddenly recall that these runes are some sort of warding enchantment. You study the runes for a while, but you can't decipher the enchantment. It looks pretty complicated. You're having a hard time concentrating. But I have the book of the tome and ash. Consult the tome and compare the diagrams to the markings on the breastplate. From what you can make out, the runes are a lesser armoring enchantment, but several skull-shaped runes and spherical tracings along the edges of the armor suggest that several greater necromantic and warding enchantments are woven in as well. Touching the skeleton will most likely cause it to awaken and defend itself. From what you can make out from the tome, it seems the armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. The necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton its limited awareness of its surroundings. You would guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack, unless you blinded it to your presence first. So, then we do warding enchantment. Okay, warding enchantment first. Work is difficult and nerve-wracking at first, but slowly your mind begins to focus and the runes begin to unravel beneath your attack. Within minutes, the giant skeleton has been stripped of the enchantments binding it. It collapses, falling to the floor with a crash of bones and a heavy clanging noise. 800 experience, hell yeah. You wait for a moment, but no one responds to the sound. Moving quickly, you sift through the skeleton's parts on the floor. Most of it is too heavy or too old to be useful, but you discover a piece of the skeleton's breastplate with a majority of one of the broken enchantments engraved on it. You have a feeling that it could prove useful. It's interesting because that was not the skeleton I was looking at. All right. Okay. So I gotta go. Shoot, I have to go back there. Man. Okay. Maybe I can do that if I just go directly north.
All right.
That was super cool. Okay, so here is where you're saying this is. Plaque on this beer says, "Here lies Deanara." Oh, Deanara. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker. Greetings?
You. What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
Who are you?
How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? Think. The name Deanara must evoke some memory within you.
I think I feel the stirrings of memory. Tell me more. Perhaps your words shall chase the shadows from my mind, Deanara.
Oh, at last the fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memories shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall.
You know who I am?
You are one both blessed and cursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart.
Blessed and cursed? What do you mean?
The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why?
Memories, I'm still trying to get my bearings, actually. What else can you tell me about myself?
I know that you once claimed you loved me and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were.
And what am I?
I cannot. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth.
As Deanara speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles and in turn giving strength to your bones.
Updated my journal.
And you know Deanara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. You remembered how to raise others from the dead. Well, that's useful.
I had other questions. What is it you wish to know?
Who are you? Okay, blah, 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 blah. I feel the stirrings of memory. Do you know who I am? Blessed and cursed. Why would that be a curse?
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths? If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed.
Countless deaths? How long has this been going on?
I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough.
Tell me who I am? Okay. Can you tell me where I am?
Where are you? Why, you are here with me, my love, as in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us.
Eternal boundary?
It is a barrier I fear you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine.
I see. Perhaps you could answer some other questions? I need to escape this place. Can you help me? As you are about to ask Dianara the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel you are abandoning her. If you are going to ask her how to leave, you'll need to be delicate about it. Dianara, I am in danger. Can you guide me to a place of safety? I shall return as soon as I can to speak to you again.
In danger? Of course, my love. I will aid you any way I can.
She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the zephyr dies, and her eyes slowly open.
Perhaps there is a way. I sense that this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. Portals are holes in existence leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything. An emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys you could use to leave their halls, my love.
Oh, really? Let's see.
Hold a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love, and what you have lost I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought.
Oh, either way, Trish, that's fine. And what is it your sight sees that I do not?
Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and...
What is it? What do you see?
I see what lies ahead for you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? First, I require a promise. Promise you will return, that you will find some means to save me or join me.
I find it hard to believe that a woman I once loved would blackmail promises from me with a promise of revelations. Have you no faith in me, Dianara?
I do not mean to extract a vow from you, my love. It is just that I have waited so long for you to join me beyond the...
If you do not mean to extract a vow from me, Dianara, then do not do so. Now tell your vision and we will speak no more of vows and promises. Dang.
Very well, my love. As before, I shall have to place my trust in you.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
Oh, neat, Trish. I had forgotten that completely. That's neat.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the plains. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer.
Destroy what keeps me alive?
I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
Die while I still can?
Updated my journal.
Okay, blah, 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 blah.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
Love, love, love.
She smiles, but there is only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. No, I'm fine. Do you know who that spirit was? Eh? Spirit? That Spectre I was talking to, the woman. You were rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? What did she look like? She was right on top of the beer. Didn't you see her? No, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again.
I feel
I'm fine, I
stronger.
think. Move again. Aha! I have leveled up. Leveling up has occurred. Except I don't... There we go. Yeah, 1 characteristic point gained. Saving throws, I can speak, have improved. 7 hit points gained. Fighting skills have improved. Alright, 1 character point. 19, baby. Aw, yeah. Your charisma surpasses that of mortal men. Your presence is such that many would lay down their lives for you. Yes! The game can't be saved at this time.
Done.
There's that portal. Oh, come on, man. Okay, last. I'm running over here, but Pen's note. Oh, I can't because I have too much stuff. Okay. I don't need a wooden club. How do I... Yeah. Vaxis. If you are reading this, then you have undoubtedly failed in your task and have been forced to use the escape route I arranged. I told you that your little disguise idea was ridiculous. In any case, you'll need to lay low for a while. The dustmen may be deluded, but they're not fools, and they will certainly seek retribution for our intrusion. I've left you some coins. Use them to secure a hiding place in the hive, preferably in Ragpicker's Square. The dustmen will be unwilling to look for you there. Once you've secured a new hiding place, I have a new mission for you. Find out where Ferret is getting those bodies he's delivering to the mortuary. It's apparently causing the dustmen a great deal of upset, and I wouldn't mind knowing myself. Reports are that stone-faced dustman at the Gathering Dust Bar, Initiate Emmerich, I think the fool's name is, has been sending out finders to try and mark Farad's movements. See if you can find out how far along he is and hinder his efforts until we know more about Farad's activities. I don't want Emmerich finding out something before we do. Pen. Rune of Lesser Warding. But I would have to be a mage, though, and I am not at the moment. Let's see. Again, I don't need 2 wooden clubs. Sarcophagus appears to have been here for centuries. There's no lid. The exterior seems to be made of solid stone. Brazier has long since run dry of oil. Only ashes remain in the bottom.
Done. I'm gone.
Nope. Haha! And here we are in the hive. Great success. All right, folks, we made it out. Nice. What's up, Varney? How you doing, man? I might be. I mean, it's interesting. I might be. What do you mean it hasn't been saved? I just saved it. There we go. The Abyss. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so I might very well do that. You arrive precisely at the end. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. And I have to think about what I want to do with this game. I was very, very pleased with the turnout today. I won't lie. That was real nice. Hold on. I got to fix this. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So yeah, I was very, very happy with turnout today, and if that's the sort of turnout that we're going to get from a game like this, that's good. And I have to think about it, and obviously it is a top 10 game for me. Yeah, it's true, Fairies. It's just the problem is that I really, really want to play Amalur next, and so I don't know. Maybe I'll add that into the list. I really wasn't going to play it. Oh, I appreciate that, Kerflop. It is a game in my wheelhouse. Yeah, I know that, Burner. It's just that I'm honestly, I've played it and won it before. So it's like not, and as I told you, it was one of my top 10 games ever, but I don't want to play a lot of games that I've played before because I got so many cool games I want to play, and so I don't know. I have to say I'd probably rather play this than Disco Elysium, frankly. So maybe I'll put that. Maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll put that after. Oh yeah, no. I mean, I'm gonna finish. Detroit Become Human. I'm gonna finish. I think I'm still gonna do this. I think I'm still gonna finish Detroit Become Human and Kingdoms of Amalur. Maybe I'll put Planescape Torment. Maybe I'll put that after the Final Fantasy VII remake down on the list. Anyway, I'll add it to the list. Because obviously it's a game that I loved back in the day, but I've already played it, so that's the only issue with it. But anyway, folks, despite all that, it is I am running very low on time, so I got to get on out of here. So I'm going to rise up and get moving. But I hope everyone enjoyed the stream today, and that all of you. Actually, hold on a second here. Give me this. Yeah. I said, Echo, that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing that. I am going to be doing that. Actually, I'm going to be doing. Hold on a second while I move this. I am going to be doing. What do you call it? Completely blanked. Detroit Become Human. I'm going to be doing that on Friday and on Saturday. So I am going to be wrapping both of those up. So yes, you can be sure that that's going to happen. But the turnout today was great, actually, for a Tuesday. Usually my turnout is somewhere like it's usually like right around low 30s, high 20s for a Tuesday during the day, except Adventure of Middle Earth is usually mid 30s, but this was pretty much like low 40s most of the day, so that's great. And so that's the key. But yes, I will be playing Detroit Become Human, then I'm going to do Amalur, but I will come back to Planescape Torment. So, it is a great game. I mean, as I say, I have no problem with whether the game's any good. It's awesome. So that's definitely true. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you folks had a good time, and I hope you had a fun time as we chatted about things in the world and outside of it. But I got to get on out of here. I'm going over to GOG in about 15 minutes to play some Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on Pen and Pixels, so I hope you will stop over there and enjoy it. And actually, it occurs to me that another thing I could do is I could maybe play... I just thought of this. That's another thing I could do. After I finish The Witcher 3, maybe I'll play Planescape Torment over on GOG. Because I'm playing the GOG version. So maybe I could do that. That way we don't have to wait. I can be playing it over there. Maybe I should do that. So I'll think about that. Anyway, but I got to get on out of here. You folks were all wonderful today, as always. Remember, 4 p.m. GOG, Pen and Pixels. And remember, tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have the Community D&D Dragon of Icespire Peak with Echo Alpha X5, with Rock God, with Hoodie, and with Shadowed Mage as your DM. That'll be happening tomorrow evening, so I'm excited. Yeah, that makes sense, Dragon, although I don't know if I'd have to play... Do I have to play that full 3 hours again? I don't know if the saves are compatible, but... that's the only thing I'd be wondering about, but I'll think about it. Anyway, but that would be good stuff. So we will see about that, but I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. And then Thursday, there might be a Masters of the Dungeon cast, but it's very much up in the air. No guarantees as of yet. Then Friday, of course, we will be back with some Detroit Become Human, and Saturday, Detroit Become Human. I want to wrap it up by the end of the weekend, and I think 2 decent-sized sessions should be good, so we should be done with that as well. So that's it. I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks all for all the support tonight. If you like what you saw and heard, please follow the channel. Check out the YouTube with !ArvTube, the Discord with !ArvCord, Twitter with !ArvTweets. I could do that. I guess that's true, Dragon. You can find all of this on arvaneleron.com. Financially, !ArvTreon is my Patreon. That's really the financial backbone of the channel, and that really helps if you can support me there. !ArvShop. You can get merchandise for Infinity and Beyond, Adventures of Middle-earth, soon to be Esper Genesis. Get swag for you, and it supports the channel as well. And then, of course, the sub button right above that video window. We're sitting at about 62, 63 subs at last check. So please consider jumping on board so you can use some of our awesome new emotes here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. And then, as I said, I will be... on the publishing side, Icarus for the Icarus graphic novels, which are coming out late May, early June. That's Icarus and Jelinek. You can pre-order now. Library will get you the PDF of Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my D&D 5e compatible adventure and sourcebook, which is available in PDF from DriveThruRPG, only $15 right now. And the print version is coming out as soon as the printer in Lithuania goes off lockdown. And then last, but certainly not least, we have Grayshade KS, which will also have more details about my Grayshade Kickstarter as soon as this gets out of lockdown for that as well. But that's going to do it for me. Much love to everyone. You did a great job today. Thank you to Arudinel, Dragonspear, Jedi Burner, and Glog, best mods in the business. Good to see you all. Thank you to my subs, Arudinel, Dragonspear, Jedi Burner, Echo Alpha X5, Kerflop, Nonstop, Divinorium, Arenth, Gigafrost, Lone Wolf, Mrs. Dunsel, and Trishy Mats. Good work, everyone. Thank you to 1FPS. Thank you to Aestheer. Thank you to my glasses. Yes, there we go. Kidale Day, another TT viewer, Astro Tom, Beautiful Bear, Biter Kid, Commander Root, Da Host, Dark Sinner, Death Mole, Dinu, Downtime, Fury Fire, Ganja, Genli, Giant Beard at any. What's up, Giant Beard? I'm not surprised Giant Beard would be here for this stream. Hippofant, JLC, Josiah, Kurju, Kookie Canuck, what's up, Kookie? Questionable Results, Rhiannon, Remastino, Shadowner, Shattermage, Solotus, I don't know why Shattermage didn't show up in my mods, but he is one, of course. Solotus, Skiller Zero, Super Fun Time, TNS Mephiston, Total Control, U Christensen, Uncle Elias, Universe, V&K, Varney, Video Store Cowboy, Virgo Pros, Waza, Zyron Blue, and Zimmy 002. What is up, Zyron Blue? Good to see you, man. And Zimmy 002. Really great turnout today, folks. I was really glad to see that. That's it for me. I'll see you folks in about 10 minutes over on GOG. I got to get out of here. But much love, and I'll catch you soon. Until I speak to you in about 10 minutes or back here on the channel tomorrow evening for Community D&D, everyone be good to each other. Bye for now. Huh?